Stella Ella Ola YouTube. I am back, and once again, it is not the morning after, but the evening after, because my life is still crazy, and it will continue to be as we get closer to Christmas. So, last night's game in Minnesota against the Wild, didn't get to see it because we were at our second family Christmas event of the year at my parents' house, and yeah, it's just busy talking with people and playing with the kids and all that sort of thing. So I did watch the highlights. I paid attention to the score throughout the night on my phone. For the most part, it looked like a fairly fast-paced, even game. I'd say maybe Minnesota had a little bit of an edge because they had there was a fair difference in shots. But I find the Leafs are like that. They tend to get outshot, even though a lot of times they control the game. So sometimes you can't put too much stock in that. But anyways, like I said, it looked like a close game, and it was 3-3 going into the third, or in the third at some point, and then the Leafs got a late goal and then netted it or iced it with an empty netter to win 5-3. They only got one power play opportunity in the first period. They converted on it. Matthews got it with another wicked snapshot. So in the 2 games he's been back now, he's got 3 goals. So nice to have him back. The other goals, Hyman got 2. One of them was the empty netter. Ennis got 1 and Kadri got 1. So, you know, all forwards scoring goals. Nice to get some of these guys, you know, continuing on their roll. Kadri is kind of like, he goes like 8 games without a goal, and then he gets a pile of goals, and then he goes another 8 games without a goal. Like, he's very streaky like that, and he was on a bit of a funk, so it's nice to see him get another one. And Ennis just continues to impress. The whole third and fourth lines, like, it's crazy. I'm loving how Levo's playing right now. The whole team's playing great. It's you know, after that they had that kind of a downslide there, where all of a sudden, after such a hot start to the season, they just forgot how to play hockey for a while, and they were just adjusting or whatever. But now they're back and they're on a roll. They got Matthews back, and then just before the game last night, at the very last minute, they announced they had finally re-signed Nylander, so he's going to be back soon. So once he's back, they will finally have their full team, the first time they've had their full team all year. So and adding another weapon like him will only help. So I feel bad for whoever's going to have to sit, because the team has definitely done well without Nylander, and then with Matthews being injured and stuff, they've really, you know, come together and stepped up and continued to win games despite those things. So so it'll be too bad for the guy that gets out, but that's the way it goes. And they've either way, all these guys, I think, have impressed the coach enough that, you know, whoever goes down is going to be the first call up, right? Like it's they've definitely made every opportunity count with the time they've had up there. So yeah, so that's it. That's another good victory by the Leafs, another 2 points in the bank. And Tuesday they play Buffalo, who remarkably have been playing very well, and were first in the conference at some point recently. I'm not sure if they still are, but I hate Buffalo. Like, they're a huge Leaf rival, and I've always hated them. And they've always had the Leafs number for some reason for the last number of years. And even when they suck and the Leafs are good, like, they always lose to these friggin' clowns. So so I'm hoping, you know, this new team, it will be a new kind of experience, and more winning than losing for a change. So can't wait to see how that night goes, and I will be back on Wednesday morning with the report on that.